Alright friends, as you can see here, I am currently doing an oil treatment. I already oiled my scalp and now I'm just going to lather that oil. It's sweet almond oil and coconut oil all through my ends and my hair shaft. This helps to strengthen my hair and to kind of make it easier to detangle.
Welcome back to Lach's Curls, where we do everything from hair to unlearning patterns to learning new ways of being to just being ourselves, Lach. Amazing, bringing all our cultures to the forefront. So today we'll be talking about my wash day routine. I'll take you through it. And I only want to do the wash part. So at the end of this, let's pray that my hair will be squeaky clean. So for today, I already parted my hair. I need to open this. Does anybody else fingers not work in this heat? Honestly, because it always, oh, that happened.
Woi. Alright, let's pretend that did not happen, but it did happen, so we're going to acknowledge all our experiences. And a big shout out to Babes for helping me clean afterwards. Anyways, so here I am just applying the Bond Repair cream, and this Bond Repair cream is actually budget friendly. I used to use one last year called Curlsmith. It was a bit pricey, but it did the job. What is the job, you may ask? It helps to strengthen the bonds within your hair shaft that can break due to different things, such as it could be environmental factors, so the sun, it could be breakage, it could be because you're combing it too hard. There's the comb, it made an appearance, a cameo, but it could also be because of heat. So the bond repair is a really good thing that I added, and I don't think I will stop. And so that's the first part of my regimen. It also helps my hair because it makes it easier to detangle. So as you can see here, I'm using the water bottle. It's kind of big, guys. It's also for my plants when people tap in. And I'll just kind of section it into 5 because I used to section it into 4, and then I noticed that my crown was actually starting to break off, and that was really bad because if you have breakage in one part, then you'll notice it when you straighten your hair. So then I started parting it in 5 so that the middle section could have its own section and I could treat it with tender love and care. Because if you pull it into 4, it's the section that gets pulled and tossed and turned around the farthest. So it's best to kind of just give it its space. Oh, look at that white dot. It looks like eyeliner, guys. Anyway, yeah, as you can see here, it's just me. Sometimes I get a little bit heavy-handed with product, and so I saw this small bottle and I was like, hey, they want to rip me off, so it is cheap for a reason. You know what I mean? Another thing I love doing is detangling with my fingers, and you can see it here. I'm kind of sectioning and detangling a little bit. That part in the middle is actually painful, so I have to be very gentle with that crown area. It also is the weirdest curls, but once I do with my fingers, then it becomes a little bit easier to use a brush, use a hair tool, and the front of my head is easier to detangle as well. Alright, I'm about to finish. I'll go finish that middle part off the camera, but the next part will be the third step, which is my favorite step, washing. So we usually start off simple with lukewarm water. Sometimes it gets really hot and that hurts my scalp. You'll see me throughout reducing it. But here I'm rinsing off the bond builder that I had in, and I basically stayed with it for about an hour. They say you can stay with it from at least 10 minutes to I think it's indefinite, but I don't know. Guys, don't come after me. Um, yeah, I was vibing here to Burna Boy. Like, shout out to that guy, you know. Shout out to actually Nigerians if you will ever get to watch this. Like, I feel like you guys have such a tenacious spirit and it inspires me. And so, just thinking about Burna Boy and like his beginnings and how he's become an African giant. And yeah, so right here, I'm using a shampoo bar that I got from Kenya about a year and a half ago, and it's by a company called Ayana Handmade. It has chibi powder. Chibi powder is known for its properties with helping hair growth and helping retain hair length. So it's a very simple routine for me. Just use the shampoo bar, um, and it's long lasting. I mean, it's a shampoo bar soap, you know. And the thing that I realized with shampoo bar is it's very gentle on your hair, so it doesn't leave it feeling that squeaky clean feeling that I want. And so I can do it 2 times. So here you'll just see me using my shampoo brush to kind of massage my hair anytime I can. Guys, I massage my scalp so often because this life is hard, guys. So you need to pamper yourself. Hair care is self-care, and unfortunately for a lot of us, you know, it can be tasking and it can be grueling and hard. Like last week, I couldn't get myself to do my hair after 2 weeks, and I was like, yeah, you got a YouTube. But then I wanted to do it just for me, and so I got the courage and I did it in the bathtub because it was a lot. Standing is a lot. My hands is a lot. And yeah, so after I finish one section, I just squeeze it out and then I part it in the middle because sometimes that soap has a way of being mushakala, you know, it has a way of being finicky. So I will be doing the same thing to this other section of my hair. Feel free to do your chores or to watch as a therapeutic thing. I love watching hair videos, guys. I think I've watched about 10,000 hours. You got 10,000 hours, 10,000 more. Okay, Lach, we get it. Okay, bye. All right, my people, here we are doing the second round. Oh, look at her. Oh, she kind of got land. We're going to do the second round of the shampooing with the shampoo bar. Like I said, it's a bit more gentle, so I can afford to do this without my hair getting super tangled and matted. And remember, guys, I detangled before washing. That really helps me. I know there's some people who have different regimens, but this is what works for me. All views of this page are entirely my own, the ones that I've learned from other people and the ones that I have discovered on my own. And so here you see me detangling with a kawaii tooth comb. It was actually very it was very slippery. I would not recommend a white tooth comb that has that handle. I think I might get a new one, but once I finish that section, I put it up and then I do the other part, wet it a little bit, and then I detangle kidogo. Girls, guys, peoples, detangling during every step of the wash process is crucial because it really helps to reduce matting, which helps to reduce shedding. And that's what we're trying to aim for here, is to maximize on hair growth. Honestly, my goal for this year 2023 has been growing my hair long, and part of that is trying to get all these kind of hacks. Curly hair, coily hair can be a monster sometimes, so you're trying to find ways to mitigate that, and that involves doing the necessary. Let's see, that's the hair we lost. She in fact lost more hair in the drain. We're going to apply the deep condition. We're going to apply the deep condition. We're going to apply the deep condition. I usually don't deep condition every week. I used to actually when I was starting out in 2016. Please follow me on Instagram to see my story time. But I used to deep condition every week. Deep conditioner is expensive, guys. Kwanza in Kenya, it was so much money. I used to use bentonite clay because that was much cheaper, and now I just do it when I feel my hair needs. So the more you build a relationship with this hair, the more it gives you reason to love it. So this is it for today, guys. I appreciate you watching and taking the time, and tutapatana hapa mimi wako Lach's Girls.